not in 100% shape. I don't know if I mentioned, but my knee pain. Would you believe it? I injured myself. And that's 5K. Oh, I did it. Man, the dopamine rush. We're gonna rebuild. Kind of sucks. My long runs went from 30K to 3K. So now I'm gonna start over and I'm gonna do it right. I just got done with my PT exercises. Here's what's happening. I have IT band syndrome, which is just tendonitis of the knee. It's inflammation in the knee joint, and it's been caused by an underdeveloped glute. I had a medical doctor tell me I have an underdeveloped glute. Medically, he told me I have a flat ass. My wife will not let that go. So all my exercises lately have been developing that glute. I'm gonna run today. It's Saturday. Usually I'd be doing my long run, and my long run this week is gonna be a 5K, maybe. My PT said if any of these three things happen, I have to stop immediately. 1, any sharp pain. 2, if the pain lasts for more than 30 minutes after the exercise. And 3, if I at any point feel like grimacing to take a step. So we'll see how far we get today. Hopefully I can do the whole 5K, as long as I do it nice and easy. And we're gonna rebuild. Kind of sucks. My long runs went from 30K to 3K. I guess that's what I get for skipping the little details. Here goes nothing. Oh, feels so good to run again. Everything still feels good right now. Gotta try to chill out on the pace. Man, I miss running. I freaking love it so much. Beautiful evening. Oh, so happy. 3K in, feeling really good. Focusing on keeping the chest nice and high. Keeping my hips straight, no anterior tilt, and actively thinking about my left glute firing to build that mind-muscle connection. And that's 5K. Oh, I did it. Man, the dopamine rush, that felt so amazing. Finally back to running, even if it's just a 5K. Gorgeous sunset coming in. Look at these guys for motivation. Just gorgeous. Alright, I'm gonna do my cool down stretches, but I figure I should maybe explain where we're at and how we got here. Basically, I was running 1 or 2 times a year for a really long time. And last year, for whatever reason, I decided I'm gonna do it. And I did it. But I made my own plan. I didn't exactly follow any strength guidelines, and I didn't do it very properly. I still do think that I did pretty good, given that I had no experience with long distance running. What ended up happening was my running form was not great, and I had a severe anterior pelvic tilt. So this muscle here, the TFL, was way overfiring. That overfiring was pulling on my IT band, and the IT band, where it connects to the knee, was getting inflamed.
Right there, what is that? The turbinator. See, the turbinator hooked up to the motor. The motor ain't pushing enough pressure out for the gas pedal.
aka IT band syndrome. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to restart. I have a lot more information now, and I'm going to go through another training block, probably 6 to 8 months. In my defense, I went from a 5K run to a 50K run, and I'm really proud of that. But now, I think it's time to take it a little more seriously. Do the proper workouts, do the proper running schedule with speed exercises, with threshold runs, with hill repeats, all of that good stuff. And we'll see where we get in 6 months. It's kind of a bummer going from such high volume running because I really truly do love running, being outdoors. It's such a good reset for my mind every day. It just keeps me engaged, mentally clear, and gives me so much more energy throughout the day. That last training block was the quick and dirty, and this one is going to be the slow and precise. Need to get rid of this knee pain first, though. I've been doing these stretches every day, like 8 times a day, on every even hour, and it's really helped push those hips up and keep it all in line. I've also been doing this thing lately where, golfers have a swing thought before they hit the ball. I've been having like stride thoughts where every step I'm thinking about like chest high, core engaged, fire the glutes. And I think that's going to help. Let's build on this, keep up in the volume every week. Let's see how far we can go. All right, it's Sunday, which means recovery day. And I figured today's a good day to show you how I portion out my week. I'm not sure if anyone else does it like this, but what I do is I kind of work backwards. So I start with my long run, which this week was 5K, right? And I want my long run to be about 30% of my total weekly volume. So hopefully I have a good graphic I can show you up here. 5K divided by 0.3 is 16 and a half. So that'll be my total volume this week. So today I'm doing my recovery run, which will work out to 1.5K is all. I used this all last year, and that's what got me to my 50K. I take this framework. Every single week, I increase my volume by 7%, and I just keep the distribution the same. So my long run is always 30%, Tuesday is always 15%, 20%, 15%, etc. And that worked great for me. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my fast days, Wednesdays are my slow days, and then I try to work in at least 2 workouts throughout the week, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I did a half K warm up, 1K at pace, 0.25 at like a chill pace, and then 750 at a fast pace again. Felt great. Lungs were burning for a second, but then I got into a rhythm, got my strides going. Good day. Whew, that's all I got for Tuesday, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'm moving slow today. I gotta show you my quad from PT yesterday. I don't know if it'll show up on camera good, but it looks insane. Can you see this? I hope that shows up. I went crazy style on my leg. Yeah, just fire the glute. I felt real good after the run Saturday, actually. A little sore, but using muscles that I don't usually use. PT, they did the scraping. I did some infrared. I'm really excited about that, actually. I think my knee's going to feel pretty great today. I feel so slow today. My pace is good. I just feel slow. But still nice to be out here again and running. A beautiful evening. Knee feels pretty good, actually. All right. Called that one a little short just because my right knee actually was bugging me and I don't want to push it too much. But good run. Absolutely gorgeous out. So nice to be running again. Man, running with good form is tough. I'm working muscles that I have not worked in a long time. All right, I'm done with PT. I've got a progression workout today. Thursdays are my favorite day. So usually I would do 1K intervals. Today I'm gonna do half K intervals, 10 seconds faster per half K. 5:30 minute per K pace. That sounds right to me. Thursdays are the best days. Starting at a nice 5:30 pace. Nice and easy. Oh, felt good. I was going so fast. Makes me want to retest my 5K time. Good day. Good run. Good sunset. PT kicked my butt. Run kicked my butt. I'm gonna get a protein drink and do some chilling. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday, which means chill/recovery, and I'm gonna do it today with the lunar. Let's get at it. You ready? All right, that's it for Friday. Usually I would stop halfway, give Luna some water, and get a stretch, but since the volume's a little lower, I just did the 1.5 K, and I'm gonna do my stretching now, and then I'll do some rolling out tonight. Whew. Recovery run was definitely needed. I'm pretty sore from the PT, the running, and the swimming. Make sure you're subscribed because that video is coming out next. Luna and I are gonna do some stretching, a little cool down, and we'll be done with week 1. Alright, we're back to Saturday, which means another long run. So what I usually do is I'll take my last week's volume and multiply it by 1.07. So every single week, everything increases by 7%. That's like kind of the sweet spot I've found. Some people say you can do like 10% increase. Some people do just like 5% increase. So I went kind of middle of the road, 7%. And that worked great for me. So I stuck with it. I also have it all in this like really clean Google sheet, which I'm going to share in the description below. So go check that out. The main thing is the first 4 weeks were the hardest by far. Sticking to the schedule can be really tough, but they say action before motivation. If you keep doing it, the motivation will come. And I found that to be 100% true. First 4 weeks were super tough to stick to, but after 4 weeks, it was super easy to get up in the morning and run. Honestly, the motivation came. The best thing I did was get rid of all the barriers in the morning that would lead me to not running. That was things like laying out my clothes the night before, making sure my water was filled, having a little snack basket in my pantry that I could just grab from real quick. Those little things helped get me to my run in the morning instead of finding an excuse like, I don't have anything to eat. I've got my comfy clothes on, I don't want to change. The less potential excuses I had, the easier it was to run. The other thing I had was I just, every single morning, first thing I did when I woke up, open that Google sheet, it would say, you're running this far, and I had no questions. It was just like, turn the brain off, run this far, done. So today I'm doing 5.5K, and again, I would recommend that you don't pay attention to pace at all. I have like a rough idea of what a slow pace is and kind of what I can do. So that's kind of a guideline, but I just do the distance, even if that means like I have to take a break, even if that means I have to take 2 breaks, even if my running pace is slower than my walking pace. What matters is like that running motion, the impact, the cadence, all of that stuff is going to build up the muscles over time so that in the future you run the whole thing. And it might not feel like it's going to happen, but it will happen. It happened for me at least. You got any final words? Okay, thank you. Let's get a stretch in and we'll be on our way.
Shake it off. Kids go down on the merry-go-round, round and round the town. We go down, spinning round and around.
That's it for today, and that's it for this video. I hope you found it informative and inspirational. If you did, be sure to drop a like. It helps a ton. I've got a notebook full of video ideas that I'm going to be posting every 2 weeks. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Good week.